Hi, everyone, and thank you for joining the Iowa Association of Business and Industry's weekly business report. My name is Steffi Lee, and I'm the Legislative and Communications Intern for ABI. And this week we have Mike Ralston, President of ABI, joining us. And we've had a pretty big event this week, Mike. So what is it like having the legislative briefing and reception and the start of the session and kind of a lot of meetings underway?
This is a big week for ABI. It might be the second biggest week we have all year. And you mentioned the legislative briefing and reception. That's our second largest event every year. This year, the event was held on Wednesday, January 12th, and we had a terrific crowd. What's really important, though, is not to have a crowd for its own sake, but to make sure that there's a great interaction between ABI members and policymakers, state officials, agency heads, that sort of thing. And the whole goal is to build a relationship. There are 150 legislators in Iowa, the governor and other state officials. They all want to build a better Iowa. We certainly do too at ABI, and that's what we try to make sure is a focus of the annual legislative reception.
Something that you always emphasize for our members is bringing value. And I feel like one of these events and the conference that we have in June is something that brings value to our members. So, and we do also have a 24/7 public policy team that's continuing to track legislation at the Capitol. So what should members know with this and what can they take advantage of?
Thanks for asking about value. And Steffi, our goal with the public policy work we do is the same as it is with anything else, and that's to bring value to a member's business through tools or information or resources that can really help them add to their bottom line and help their employees succeed and that sort of thing. And so with public policy, we involve members all year long. And then the goal is to make sure they have the information they need and the connections they need to have an impact on Iowa public policy. And that's the real key to the not only the legislative reception, but the work we do all year.
What else can our members look forward to for 2022?
Well, I'll ramble off of quite a few things here. First and foremost, we're talking about public policy, and every 2 weeks during the session, the public policy team, that's JD Davis and Brad Hartkoff, will hold a Zoom conference for members, and it's for members only to hear the latest news from the State House, to hear what's happening with a specific bill or an issue, or what the inside baseball report is on those sorts of things. And so that's important. Free to members, members only. You can go to iowaabi.org and find out all about those meetings, when they are, and that sort of thing. Then in March, we'll hold what we call ABI Iowa Business Day on the Hill. We bring members to Des Moines. We have a session here at the ABI office in the morning. We usually have about 100 members, 125, and then we'll take them by private coach to the Capitol so that they can meet with their legislator. You've heard me say before, the real key to ABI's success in public policy work is not that we have such a great public policy team, although we do, some of the very best public policy professionals in Iowa, but that our members have a great relationship with their legislators. And so that's the whole point of ABI Day on the Hill. And then later, you mentioned in June, there'll be the annual conference. But between now and then, we have a series of technical seminars, more in the ongoing series of Connecting Statewide Leaders events. And of course, the program for the ABI Foundation, which are a big part of this week as well, that we're in right now.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Mike. And registration links for ABI's events and the legislative meetings can be found on our website at www.iowaabi.org.